It's another typical day at the Empty Sky Go Club in Rochester, New York, and we're just hanging out, learning more about Go. I bet you like the game. Well, I'm a beginner. My name is David Boyer, otherwise known as Bippy to my friends, and I really wanted to learn more about Go. Some of the books bore me, I hate to say, so I thought, let's try a video of recording some of the life and death shapes, and Greg Leffler, the president of Empty Sky Go Club, was able to do that. So that's what we're going to see, some life and death shapes thanks to Greg Leffler and the Empty Sky Go Club.
You know that you're not allowed to commit suicide. Right? You're not allowed to put your stone in a position where it has 0 liberties. Right?
Correct.
Unless you're taking something off the board at the same time. Right? Which is where all this goes. Right? Every single one of these is a separate diagram. They've all surrounded territory, each white group. Right? And black's goal is to try and kill that white group. So we start out with 1. Right? If white surrounds 1 point of territory, can black kill that?
Yes.
How? Exactly. Right? Normally, this isn't allowed. Right? It's suicide. You're not allowed to give yourself 0 liberties. But this white group only has 1 liberty. So you're bringing it down to 0, and then these get removed. Right?
Correct.
So 1 point of territory, if it gets completely surrounded, is not enough to live. Right? Except under very, very special situations, which we'll show you later. Right? What about 2 points of territory? How can black kill that?
Playing either space.
Either space. Alright, so now what's the liberty count?
White has 1 and black has 1.
Right, so white's an Atari. If white doesn't do anything, black can capture the whole group. Right? So when white takes, how many liberties do I have?
White has 1 liberty left.
Just 1. It's the same thing as this, right? So I started out with 2. You put me in Atari, I captured. Now I only have 1 liberty, I have 1 point of territory, and black just takes the whole thing, right? So 2 points of territory, same thing. If it gets completely surrounded, it's not enough to survive, right? 3 points and higher, that's when it gets interesting, right? So this group has 3 points of territory. How can black kill that?
In the center.
In the center, all right? So now what's the liberty count?
Black has 2 and white has 2.
Exactly. So if I play here, I put myself in Atari, right? And you're just going to capture the whole group. Same thing if I play here, right? Let's say I don't do anything at all, right? So say we get to the end of the game, you tell me that group is dead, I say no, it's not, right? If I don't play here and I don't play here, am I still dead?
Like if I play in either spot,
Then you're in Atari, right?
and then
But then I capture,
reducing it back to 2.
and now we have the 2 shape, you put another stone in there, I take, we have the 1 shape, the whole group is dead, right? So here, we can stop, right? We don't need to play through the entire sequence. This group can't be saved, all right?
Correct.
But what if white plays there? All right, if white plays there, it's a different story, right?
Either move would put black in Atari without removing anything.
Exactly. This is not allowed, right? Suicide is not allowed. Suicide is not allowed. Right? The only way you're going to kill this group is if it looks like this, and those are both illegal moves. That's never going to happen. Right? So this group can't die. It has 2 eyes. Right? It has 2 distinct points of territory within the group. And that's what you want to do, right? If you're black, you want to stop it from making 2 eyes. If you're white, you want to make it have 2 eyes, right? So what about this group? 3 points of territory. How can black kill that?
Same one.
Same thing, right? Always look for symmetry, right? 3 obviously has a middle point, right? I can't play here because you'll capture me. I can't play here because you'll capture me, right? If I don't do anything at all, you can play here, I take, now we have a 2 shape, and that's never enough to live, right? So we did 1, we did 2, we did 3, we did 3, 4 points of territory, all right? This one. Okay. So black. Absolutely, right? It's very symmetrical, right? There's obviously only 1 point. What's the liberty count?
Black has 3, white has 3.
minus 3, right? If I play here, I create this shape, you're already in the middle, right? If I play here, or if I play here, we create this shape, you're already in the middle, right? There is nothing that I can do to improve my shape at this point. This group is absolutely dead, right? Let's say we get to the end of the game, you tell me that's dead, and I say, no, it's not, right? Can you still kill it?
Yes. Play in any spot.
All right, you play in one spot. Now it's 2 liberties to 2 liberties, right? I'm not going to play here or here because I'm just putting myself in a target you're going to capture, right? Am I still dead?
At this point?
Well,
Yeah.
it's your turn again. I'm not going
if
to
you're
play
not
here and
gonna
I'm not
play-
going to play here. Can you still kill me?
If I play here and you play, then you're reducing me by
Now I
3.
capture you. It's a 3 shape, and you just play right back in the middle, right? Absolutely. So this, as it is, can't survive. All right. What about this group? 4 points of territory.
That's dead.
All right. So if you play there, I'm gonna play here. Perfect. All right. So now I'm an Atari and you're an Atari. I'm gonna capture.
Back to
But I capture you in a 2 shape, you just throw another stone, I capture, and then my whole dies. Right? Because it's a square, you can actually play anywhere. Right? It doesn't matter where you play.
Yeah.
If you play here and I play here, right, you're an Atari. The important thing is a lot of beginners,
Play opposite.
they like to play this move. Right? Why? Because it puts white in Atari. Right? Atari is not that big a deal. Right? But a lot of beginners think so. Now, if you do that, I get to capture both pieces, and now I have my 2 eyes. Right? This is illegal and that's illegal. My group can't die.
Okay.
Right? This shape is a little special, though. Right? With this one, if I play here, I have 2 eyes. You can't kill me. Right? I have 2 eyes. You can't kill me. I have 3 eyes. I only need 2. Right? If I play here, where does black play?
Center.
Absolutely. Right? I've created the 3 shape, but that's not a good
Yeah.
shape. You can just kill me, right? So this is a really bad shape to make. Right? It's
Yeah.
called stupid 4. Right? Because even if you get to go first, you still can't save your group. Right? So we did 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 4 in a row.
Right.
Alright? How can black kill that?
Can't.
Can't. Why not?
If I play either end, white
You're an
removes it,
Atari.
has 2 eyes.
I'm going to capture, and now an eye can be any size, right? This is an eye. This is an eye as well. It's just 2 points, right? But they're 2 distinct chunks of territory, right? So you can't play here, you can't play here. If you play here, where's white going to go?
On the edge.
If I go on the edge, now my group dies,
Oh, yeah,
right?
you're back. You're back to
Because
3.
now I have a 3 shape,
Yeah.
and black will just play here, right?
Play opposite. Through the other side.
You have to play this one, right? Because now here's a point of territory. Here's another thing of territory. There's just a stone in there, right? At the end of the game, we look at the board and we decide what's alive and what's dead, right? This black stone isn't doing anything for black's score, right? Because this isn't allowed. That's suicide, right? This isn't allowed. That's suicide. This group is alive, so this black stone is meaningless. That's 1 point for white because there's just a meaningless black stone in this group, right? And that's going to happen if you play here. White's going to descend here, 2 eyes, right?
Okay.
So what if you play here and white doesn't do anything at all? Then what? What if white goes somewhere else on the
Then I
board?
play the other side.
And you play there, right? So I'm not going to play here because I'm an Atari. I'm not going to play here because I'm an Atari.
It's dead.
Does that mean I'm dead?
Yes, because I play here,
You
and
play
you kill me, we're
here,
back to 3.
I capture, and it's a 3 shape, and
Play
you just
center.
play in the middle, right?
Okay.
So 4 in a row is normally a good shape, right? Because there are 2 vital points, right? If you take one, I'm going to take the other,
Yeah.
and I'm alive, right? But there are situations where black might be able to get 2 moves in a row, right? Normally it's black, white, the whole game, right? But it's possible, right? So it's a good shape, but it's still, there's a small flaw, right? What about this bent 4? Can black kill that?
True.
No.
No, why not?
Works the same way.
Works the same way.
Yeah.
White's gonna go here. Is that 2 eyes? Absolutely. Right? One here and then another one here. There's just a stone in it, right? And vice versa. Alright? So this is a good shape. What if black gets both moves?
Then it's dead.
Now it's dead, right? Because you can just make a 3 shape by capture and you just play in the middle. Alright?
Right.
But this 4, like this one, is normally good. Alright? Black takes 1, you take the other, white has 2 eyes. Alright?
Right.
What about this one? The zigzag 4. How can black kill that?
It's the same way.
Same way, right? If you take that one, I take this one, and that's 2 eyes. Same thing this one. Alright? If white goes somewhere else, and you get to play both moves, is it dead?
Yes.
Absolutely, right? You play here as a 3 shape, I capture, you play in the middle. Alright? So 4 is normally a pretty good shape, right? This 4 is dead because it's extremely symmetrical. This 4 is dead because it's inefficient. This one, and this one, they're all fine, right? But what about this one? Alright, notice that's bent 4, but now it's in the corner. If bent 4 is in the corner, now it can be killed. How? Play there, I play here. Is that 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? One here, and then a big one here.
Oh.
Stone in it, right?
Yeah.
You play there, and I play here. Isn't that 2 eyes?
No.
Why not?
See that they're not connected. This one, the corner is not connected to the rest of it.
But I have a point of territory here and 2 points of territory here,
I
right?
play here.
Exactly. Alright, put that stone back. How many liberties does my stone have?
This group has 2, but this group only has 1.
This stone only has 1, right? So you can take, but how many liberties does your black stone have?
1.
So can I just play here? How many liberties does the white stone have?
1.
So can black just play here?
Yeah.
The game will go on
Oh.
forever, right?
Right.
So there's a rule to prevent this from happening, right? You're not allowed to take 1 stone back and forth. Right? It's called a ko. It's the Buddhist word for eternity. Alright? So the rule that they have is started like this, right? So black plays here, white plays here. Black takes the ko first, right? White really wants to play here because then he might make 2 eyes, right? So the rule is you're allowed to take the ko back after going somewhere else on the board, right? And this creates this great part of the game, which is a ko fight, right? So in order to get this move, white wants to play somewhere else on the board that makes black want to respond, right? For example, here.
Yeah.
Right? I'm threatening to save this group, right? Black has to decide, do I want to play here and kill the group, or do I want to take this clump of stones, right?
Yeah.
Which one's bigger, right?
They're both.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll capture 9 stones there,
6.
and only 6 stones there, right? So this is bigger, right? Now, white gets to take back. Right? And now it's the same thing for black. Right? Black really wants to take this stone and then kill the whole group, so he wants to play a threatening move somewhere. Right? For example, here. Right? White has to decide, do I want to save my group, or do I want to take this stone and make 2 eyes? Right? Which one's bigger? This one's bigger, right? So white must respond, black takes back, and that's how it's going to go until somebody wins, right? In this board, black's definitely going to win because white doesn't have any more threats, right? So bent 4, it's not completely dead, right? It's dead by ko, so if you win the ko, you're fine. If you lose the ko, you're dead, right? All the other shapes we've done, except for the ones that are alive, white's just completely dead. There's nothing white can do, right? Bent 4 is kind of special though, right? What happens if you have 2 outside liberties? Alright, if you have 2 outside liberties, bent 4 is a perfectly fine shape in the corner. It can't be killed. Alright, why not? So black plays here because it's the only move, right? White plays here, black takes, and now it's the ko, right? White doesn't have to fight this ko. White can play here. It's a little odd, right? And now both of those stones are in Atari. Black's not allowed to play here because it's suicide.
Yeah.
Right? You're not allowed to commit suicide. So the only thing black can really do is put white in Atari.
And then
White takes,
2 eyes.
and now I have 2 eyes. Right? So with 2 outside liberties, bent 4 is fine. There's nothing to worry about. Right? What about 1 outside liberty?
No.
Black, white, black. Now I can't play here because I'm putting myself in Atari. Black can just take the whole thing, right? So now I have to fight the ko, right? And it's going to be ko back and forth. All right. So 2 outside liberties is fine. 1 or 0, it depends on whoever wins the ko.
Okay.
All right. So we did 1, we did 2, we did all the 4 shapes.
Okay.
All right. What about 5 points of territory?
Center.
It's very, very symmetrical, right? Always look for symmetry. No matter what move I play, I'm going to create this shape. You're already in the middle, right? So this is dead.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do, right?
Right.
What about this 5 shape? This one will pop up a lot. This one's called the truck shape, right? Perfect. All right, now there's no way I can separate it into 2 distinct points of territory.
Right.
Right? Notice it started out as 5 points of territory.
Yeah.
Right? You played a move, and then I played a move. So now, at best, it's 4 points of territory. Right? Does
Right.
that shape look familiar?
Yes.
It's the same
Okay.
as this one. Right? You're already in 1 vital point. Now you get to play the other one.
Right.
It's just dead. Right? If I play here, does that look familiar?
Yeah.
Same as this one, right? You're already in 1 vital point, just take the other, right? So this is a dead shape, right? It's the truck shape, or it's called bulky 5, and this will probably pop up more than all the others, right? It happens all the time, but it's very easy to kill, all right? And if white gets a move here, it's completely and utterly live, right? Nothing you can do. So you must start here. If you start anywhere else, I still make my 2 eyes. Right?
Okay.
So that's 5, and that's 5, and that's 5. What about this one? 6 points of territory. You have to start there, right? If you go anywhere else, I've got 3 eyes, right? 1, 2, 3. So, must be here to begin with. Alright, so what if I play here? Has to be there, right? Because if you don't, now
You
I've got
have
my
it.
2 eyes, right?
Mhm.
So you play here, and now we're in a special situation, right? So it certainly looks like there's nothing I can do, right? If I play here, I create this shape, and you're in the vital point plus another one, I'm still dead,
Yeah.
right? If I play here, we create the zigzag 4, you're in both vital points, I'm dead. If we play here, I have the bent 4, both vital points, and I'm dead, right?
Okay.
But what if we get to the end of the game, and I say that's not dead? Alright, I'm not going to play here or here. Can you still kill it?
Oh.
Alright, so if you play there, I'm not going to play here, and I'm not going to play here, because I'm just going to be an Atari.
Yeah.
Alright? Can you still kill me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
so you're too good. Alright, so now I capture your group,
Now we're back to 3.
but now we're back to a 4 shape. You
Right.
just play in the middle and I'm dead. Alright? A lot of beginners they messed this one up. Alright, but it's pretty easy. Black. Right? So there's no way for white to separate that. But a lot of beginners think that this is the right move. And they should be all the same, right? It's not. Alright, with this move, again, I can't play here and I can't play here because I'm just putting myself in Atari. But now, if you try to kill me and you play here, I take you, but I take you in a good shape. Right? This shape is fine, right? If you play here, I play here, and I'm alive. Alright, so we just turned a dead group into a live one. Alright, what happened? Same thing here. Alright, it's a 4 shape. I capture, but...
Then 4.
I captured you in the zigzag shape, which is good. Right? If you take this vital point, I take the other one and I'm fine. Alright? So the only way to kill this is to create a bad shape on the inside. Alright? We're only going to go up to 6 points of territory on the whole board, but it's the same idea. Alright? If there's a large group that you want to kill, see if you can make a dead group on the inside. Right? I can capture those 4 stones, but you play in the middle and my entire group is still dead. So capturing these 4 is meaningless. Right? Good. Alright. 2, we did 3, we did 6. What about this group? 6 points of territory. Where's white going to play? Here. If I play here, you can play here. I capture a 3 shape and you play in the middle and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Right? Is there a better move for white?
Put here.
Here. Alright? Is that an eye?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Is this an eye?
Yeah.
Right? There are just 2 dead
So-
stones in there. Right? So this is 2 eyes. Right? And if you go the other way, it's the same thing. 2 eyes. Right? So this doesn't work. What about that?
Where I play, you can make 2
It's
eyes.
the same thing,
Right.
right? If you play here, right, you're just putting yourself in Atari. I'm going to capture, and now I have 1 eye here and 1 eye here, right? If you extend, it's the same thing. I'll play here. I have 1 eye here and 1 big eye here, right? So 6 is actually a good shape, right? It's sort of like 4. It has 2 vital points,
Yeah.
right? Let's say you go here and I go somewhere else. And now you play there, right? Is that alive or is that dead?
Still dead.
Still dead, right? Because generally I'm not going to play any moves in
Yeah.
here because it's just reducing the amount of space I have to work with, right? But you can play here, you can play here, and you can play here. So now we're both in Atari, right? I capture. And can that be killed? Absolutely, where? Perfect. Alright, so if you get both vital points, 6 is dead. Alright? But that's rarely gonna happen, right? But 6 in the corner is a different story. Alright? This can't be killed. This can be killed. How? Play there,
Yeah,
I can capture your stone,
you have 2 eyes.
and now I have 2 eyes, right?
last one. You don't get 2 rounds.
Are you sure?
No, if I play here.
I play here.
I'll give him here.
I play here. Is that 2 eyes?
No, this isn't.
Oh, exactly. How many liberties does my stone have?
This one.
Just 1. So you can take. How many liberties does your stone have?
1.
Just 1. But I'm not allowed to take right back.
Right.
Right? It's a ko. So my whole group is in Atari. I have to come up with a code threat somewhere. Right?
Right.
If you respond, then I get to take back.
Yeah.
Right? And then if your code threat isn't big enough, I get to take, and now I have 2 eyes. Right? But unless I win the ko, this group is dead.
Right.
Right? So you killed it with a ko. There are actually 2 ways to kill this. Right? One is by ko, and one is just by killing it. Which one's better?
Killing.
Killing, exactly. How?
That's it.
I can put you in Atari.
That's 2
Now I can take,
That's another code.
and that's 2 eyes,
Oh,
right?
it's also 20.
Just 2 eyes. Your first idea was right.
Yeah?
Right? Nope. With this one, there are 2 vital points, right?
Yeah.
Your first move, you played here,
Mm-hmm.
right? But your variation was wrong.
Oh.
Alright, so I played here, and you played here,
Oh, there.
putting yourself in Atari. I'm going to take and make an
I
eye.
put here I
Right?
have 2.
If you play there, where's white going to go? Absolutely. I'm going to play here. Now I have an eye here, and then I have an eye where these stones are, right? So what if black plays there? If you play there, I'm going to play here. Is that 2 eyes?
No.
Why not?
This is not connected.
But it looks like 2 eyes.
It's my turn here now?
Mm-hmm.
If I play... I can't play there.
Can't play there because it's suicide,
I
right?
can't play here.
Are you sure?
Oh no, that kills all these.
Exactly. How many liberties
Yeah, that only have 1
do
liberty.
those white stones have, right?
Yeah, there's 1.
My whole group only has 1 liberty, so you can play here. Normally it's not allowed,
Yeah.
right? Now it's perfectly allowed. You're capturing all those pieces, right? So, alright, start here. White plays here. Black plays this move, right? I'm not allowed to. Well, I am, but this doesn't work. I'm just putting myself in Atari, right? So what if I play here? Does that do anything? Now those 2 stones are in Atari, right?
Yeah.
So you can capture those, and then the rest of my group only has 1 liberty. I'm in Atari. There's nothing I can do, right? So that's the spot to kill him, right? What if I have an outside liberty? Right? If I have an outside liberty, it's a different story. Right? You play here, I play here, you play there, I play here, and now it's
You're not in
perfectly
Atari.
fine. I'm not in Atari,
Right.
right? So this is an eye, and this is an eye. You can put me in Atari, but it's not a big deal. I'll just capture, and I've got 2 eyes.
Right.
Alright, so
to
with
make sure you
one
get that
outside
first.
liberty, exactly. With one outside liberty, I'm perfectly fine. Right? No, I'm not. There are 2 ways
Oh.
to kill it. Right?
Put here first.
This one doesn't work. So if there's an outside liberty, play the ko instead. Right?
Oh.
Because if you play on the outside and I know my basic shapes,
Yeah.
I'm going to play an extra move and I'm fine. Right? With one outside liberty, you can still kill me, just
Oh.
not this way. Kill me this way instead. Right? So now I play here, you play here, I play the ko, and now whoever wins the ko gets the group.
Okay.
All right? What if... Oh, there's no good way to do this. What if there are 2 outside liberties? All right, with 2 outside liberties, it's kind of like the 4 shape. It can't be killed. All right? If you play here, I'll play here, you play here, I play here, you take the ko, and I don't have to fight the ko, I can play this. Right? Both of your groups are in Atari, you can't connect because it's suicide, right? The best you can do is put me in Atari,
And you take all these.
and I'll take, and now I've got 2 eyes, right? So 6, it's a little more complex, right? With 0 outside liberties, it can be killed. All right, with 1 outside liberty, it can still be killed, but you have to find a ko. With 2 or more, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
All right, so we did 1, we did 2, we did all the way up through 6, and then this one's a little special. All right, this group, it looks like it has 2 eyes already, right? But you can kill it. How?
How do we?
Looks like the natural place to start, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play here.
There.
So if you play there, I'm in Atari, right? So I have to play here. Is that 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? 1 eye here,
One down here.
and then just 1 eye there, right? So what else?
Can't play in the center.
Can't play there.
If I play in this spot, you
You're in
take it and take
Atari,
2 eyes.
and I'm going to capture you, right?
Corner.
If you play there, you're putting me in Atari, so I'm going to put you in Atari.
Here you can put me. You can kill me by
I
2
can
eyes.
capture you, right? And then I'll have 3 eyes. I only need 2.
Play here.
If you play there,
You can take one of them.
I'm in Atari again, so I can play here. Is that 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Same thing, right? You can't play there because it's suicide.
If I play. Is there something different I can do at the center?
I don't know, is there? So I'm gonna play here.
I played here before. No, I played here.
Mm-hmm.
I play here, you take that and have 2 eyes.
So what's left?
I play here.
That one, right? But that's stupid, right?
Yeah,
You're just
then-
putting yourself in Atari, and I'm gonna capture. Is
You
that
have
2
2
eyes?
No, these aren't connected.
They're not
This
connected.
3
How many
connected.
liberties do they have?
This 3 has these 1 and 1.
Only 1. Whose turn is it?
It's mine, but I can't play here
Why not?
because it was you just took it.
Ko
Co.
is 1 stone back and forth.
Oh, because I'm taking different
Right?
statuses.
Exactly. The reason why coexists is because, like I said, the game would go on forever, right?
Right.
If you can just take 1 stone back and forth like that, it's never going to end, right? So co is just for 1 stone back and forth, right? If you look at the board position now, there's no
Different.
way anything is going to repeat, right?
Yeah.
So there isn't a rule about taking 1 stone and then taking any number back, right?
Okay.
It's just 1 over and over again, right? So a lot of beginners do the exact same thing, right? This is the only possible move at the beginning,
Yeah.
right? And then this shape is special because if I protect on this side, you can do the same thing on that side. This is called a
Yeah.
snapback, right? I said normally you don't want to put yourself in Atari, right? In this situation, it's the only move, right? You're sacrificing 1 stone. When I capture it, I've only got 1 liberty,
And I get 3 eyes.
so you can take everything back, right? And now how many eyes does my group have?
1.
Just 1. 1 eye, it's not enough to live, right? It's just like having 1 point territory. It's completely surrounded. It's dead,
Yeah.
right? At the end of the game, that's going to be taken off,
Okay.
right? So those are all your basic shapes.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Thanks, Steven.
Well,
Thanks, Pippi.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeremiah.
Anytime.
Oh.
Yay, Jeremiah.
What I say? American Fiddle.
Getting that, I didn't get that because this had it. That was much later. So what are you going to show me?
I'm going to show you a few basic snapbacks.
Awesome.
Now, in this situation, it's white's move. Many beginners would probably do this, and black would go here. But this isn't the best move, because if black had another connection, then if he did that, he would escape. You need to recognize when throwing is best. Black takes. Then white snapbacks. This way white gains more. Here's another basic snapback. White throws in. Black takes. White snaps back. You just have to recognize when your opponent will take your stone to live, but will still only have one liberty left. This is a sign of what? Of a snapback. There you are, a snapback.